Okay, the short first season of Netflix's Insatiable. Um, it's sort of it. Yeah, I wish there was more episodes. Of course, I always do. I guess that comes from my youth when there used to be a lot more episodes, and a season was a season, and things like that. But okay, so Debbie, I like her. I've liked her other stuff. There's something weird about her, but anyways, Alyssa Milano, I've always liked since she was a child. Watched her grow up on one of the shows that a friend created. Um, she's not really. I mean, she's listed as a star because she has like name value, but she wasn't even there for half the season. So I consider her more of a guest star. And yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, they do put it as a 16 plus, which I actually sort of support. But I mean, seriously, I've seen a lot more in most 16 pluses. They talk a good game. They try to act all dirt, but it's like they're trying to be a dirty G-rated series. I guess they got that from Disney. Um, but the point being, it isn't as dirty as it could have been. Trust me, there's a lot of cleavage taunting and stuff like that. And, but it's not as, it it doesn't go as far as it promises it should. It holds back, and it holds back on so many things that it's stifling. I mean, I'm giving, because now Netflix only lets you go up thumb or down thumb. The whole range is gone. I would give this a semi up thumb if I had the choice. It's amazing. It still hasn't even gotten any on-site reviews, which, ironically, they're phasing out in like a little over a week, anyways. So it doesn't really. It wouldn't. They don't want anyone saying bad things about shows they create, especially after that kerfluffle with the other show that we won't mention. So. Debbie Ryan, the dude that looks like a knockoff John Ritter, a few other people with recognizable B-list faces, and Alyssa Milano. They really should have just taken that step. Maybe they will in season 2. If there is a season 2, if it survives. I mean, I'm sort of curious to see where it will go from here. But, I mean, it's a little slow in some places, and it's a little wild in others, and it's not really coherently both. It's just sort of, every scene is an independent thought. And they just sort of happen to have someone to come by and say, well, I'll just put these together in a basket. Don't worry about it. But there is a storyline. There is a theme. There is a couple sub-stories that, with all the time they dedicated to nearly 12 hours of production, they could have done a little bit more with some things. They definitely need a creator, not just a bunch of 14 or whatever executive producers, some weird thing like that. I gave up trying to count them. There's 3 here and 3 there and 2 there and 3 there and 1 there and a few. There were so many frames of executive producers, and too many cooks spoil the pot. but they look good while they're doing it.